Hanoi, the capital of Vietnam, is known for its centuries-old architecture and diverse, rich culture with Southeast Asian, Chinese and French influence. At its heart is the Old Quarter, where we intend to spend a few days at the start of our very first trip here to Vietnam. In this episode, we try Vietnam's most famous food, I nearly get hit by a car, and I nearly get hit by a train. You join us here in the heart of the Old Quarter, where our first observation was not exactly what we were expecting.
One difference that I've noticed straight away is the helmets that they wear here on their bikes are so different to every other helmet I've ever seen around Asia, like in Indonesia or in Thailand. And over here, they've got these very small little like tin hats, which are nicknamed the baseball cap. And you can see why, because they're super small and don't look like they're going to protect you too well. But they have got a bit of history to them, because this is the helmet that was brought in not so long ago that made the helmets mandatory here in Vietnam. Before that, loads of people were dying every year in fatal crashes, and since the introduction of this helmet and the law, it's been stripped into a quarter of the amount of deaths that happen on the road here. So that's quite cool. But the helmets are pretty funky. I almost want to take one back to Bali for my helmet back there, but they do not look super safe, to be honest. Hello boss, how are you? No, we're going in here.
Or later.
Later maybe. Okay. Thank you. Okay, we're going to have a quick lesson of how to walk across the road in Vietnam. The key sign is this. You just got to do this little gesture, you ready? So we're just going to walk, ready? Let's just walk. Oh my god, I'm going to die. I'm actually really scared. Okay, the sign didn't do anything. But the traffic just sort of merges around you. No drama. Busy roads, you just walk.
I'm scared. I didn't like it.
Try that in New York.
We saw on the map that we were literally next to the Vietnamese National Museum of Fine Arts, which is located slap bang here in the middle of the Old Quarter.
We don't know how to get in.
It's a museum showcasing Vietnam's fine arts from a range of historical periods. It is the country's primary art museum, the second being the one in Ho Chi Minh City.
2,500-year-old knives. Imagine how many animals back in the day these would have killed. Or people.
And this museum exhibits Vietnam's fine art from the ancient time all the way through to the modern time. It was alright for a quick half an hour walk around, but I'm not sure I'd make the effort to come back.
Come for a little stroll to get to this flag, and everybody in this park that we've come to is playing this like little card game, but a card game I've never seen before, with very rectangular, thin, narrow card. Never seen it, never heard of it. It doesn't look like a game I've ever seen before, so if you know what this is, please tell me in the comment section, because I'd really like to know this game. I just asked somebody, he told me in Vietnamese, but I couldn't understand it. Very cool. Okay, we've just found ourselves right in the middle of the old town, and it's a really cool little labyrinth of streets. But we had briefly forgotten that we're getting a bit older with our travels and realised that we're actually quite shattered. So rather than going for lunch now, we're going to go and try and find a massage spot first, rejuvenate ourselves and hopefully charge some batteries as well. So we're going to go for a quick massage, then some lunch.
Right, well this next part is an absolute must. Southeast Asia is famous for its quality of spa and massage treatments at a really affordable price. So when in Rome, we thought we'd come and get ourselves a massage, and we found this place that had a really good rating called Old Quarter Spa. The strongest massage that they offered was a Thai massage, so I went for this, and let me tell you, it was the best massage I have ever had. This small Indonesian girl was literally walking up and down my back, holding onto these tracks and just distorting me into all sorts of shapes. Painful, but amazing.
Whoa, I honestly think I've just been beaten up, twisted, turned, wrapped up. but that was probably the best hour of my life. I'm honestly not joking. That was the best massage I've ever had. But they don't just massage, it was like I had a Thai massage and they twist you, move you, bend you, crack you. Oh man, it was amazing. Painful, but really good. Kiss didn't like hers painful, so she just had a Vietnamese massage which was much lighter with oil. But she says hers was great too, so I would seriously highly recommend that place. What was it called? Hanoi Spa. Yeah, amazing. Right, now it's time for some food. It's 3 o'clock. It's pretty late for some lunch, but we're starving. Let's go.
The best thing about travelling with Kiss is her ability to find the most amazing restaurants. And this one is no exception, and I can confirm that it was awesome. I had Vietnam's famous Bun Cha, and the waiter was even kind enough to show us actually how to eat it.
You want this? One. Okay. And can I say sniper and focus? Cut this. Wow, beautiful. Can you see? Lovely.
Great. Oh yeah. I can't say I'm going to make all of them like his. So good. So good. Yay.
And Kiss had her first pho in Vietnam, 5 stars, loved it, would recommend.
Much like everywhere in Hanoi that we've been to so far, you just walk around a corner and you see something else spectacular. So we've just wandered across this cathedral we didn't even know was here. Absolutely stunning. This place is electric. I cannot give you a sense of the vibe of this place. So much energy, so much buzz, so much life. And then you just pop around a corner and you see something phenomenal as well. So what a little walk this is. Old Town, I love you.
Now it was time for the thing that I was the most excited about in Hanoi, Train Street, where the train rushes past these small little businesses and coffee spots, so close you could even touch it. However, we did notice on Google that it was only a 3.4 rating, and when we got there we began to understand why. You can not just walk into this zone where the coffee shops are, you get escorted by a worker of one of the restaurants and then taken directly to the shop. They said it was for safety, but it just made us feel like it was a massive tourist trap and not very authentic.
Okay, so we're now walking the tracks of the famous railway track. We've been guided down here by this lady that's got her hand up down there, if you can see her. Because apparently you can't just walk up here without an escort or without promising purchases, essentially, which does ruin it a little bit, but super cool little road. Very magical, very narrow. But it is a bit of a con, right? So you can't come up here without being guided into a restaurant. Considering this all started with one lady making one little coffee shop, it seems to have got a little bit commercial. But it's cool. We've got about 25 minutes till the first train. That's the hat.
Help me.
Yeah, that's the one. I'm sure that's the hat. Perfect. Oh yeah, that's your one. I mean, absolute tourist trap, right? There's only 100 meters from here to here. This is where the narrow part of the tracks are, and they've got about 1,000 little coffee shops down here now as of people selling things. You've got people walking up and down trying to sell vapes. Definitely not what I was expecting, but I did see the rating on Google was like 3.4, so I imagine, to be fair, this is probably reflecting that. But it is still super cool. I can't wait to see this train, but it just, I don't know, for me, maybe I'm getting old, but for me it just feels like a little bit of a tourist trap, bit of a con. But still going to be really cool to see the train. Alright, we've just been told to stand up. I imagine the train is coming. Oh, we have to go inside? I think inside or stand up?
Here?
I think she means stand up.
Yeah. Okay.
What a clever way of getting rid of us as soon as the train goes. It's okay here? Oh my god, it's actually massive. That was actually really cool. That was worth the beer. But notice now all of our chairs have gone, so they're going to kick us all out in the street. That was really cool. That was really cool. And now the city is alive with lights and noise and nighttime buzz. We're going to take our final stroll towards a lake that we found and then into the French Quarter. Okay, well we're at the main central square of the lake, and this is definitely not what I was expecting. There's a great stage behind us here, all these like advertisement companies here, and like loads of shops, Western shops. This is not what I was expecting. I thought it was just a very pretty little like quaint lake in the middle of the two areas separating the old quarter and the French Quarter. It seems to be like a big party. So when in Rome, or when in Hanoi, let's party. Oh, it's a marathon. Ah, it's for a marathon. The marathon's tomorrow, some guy just told me. So there's a marathon tomorrow here. Now, we're still here tomorrow. That would be really cool to come and see. So maybe you'll have to watch another video. Subscribe. You might have to watch another video to see the marathon, but that's going to be really cool. I'm not envious for running in it. Imagine running in this heat, but still, cool. This place is so fun. Okay, now this is going to be the perfect end to our day. This is a Banh Mi. And I'm excited. Hello. Banh Mi? Yes, please. One piece. Thank you very much. Ready? Great. Great way to end the day here in Hanoi. I'll see you in another video, guys. Enjoy. Make sure you subscribe.